was a heck of a shot, dude. I'm so proud of you, man. Great job, man. That was...
Yeah. Good morning, team.
Good morning, elk dance.
The belt broke on the truck. So far this morning, I've seen a total of 0 deer. So, pretty discouraging. Been glassing for about an hour, and some hunters up above all the way up on top of that ridge up there. That the wind's coming down through there, the thermals, plus a little bit of a breeze this morning. I thought, well, if there's any bucks up in those cedars, I figured they might get them moving with their scent blowing down through there. At least maybe I'd see something moving. So far I haven't seen nothing. There's a lot of people went up on top this morning. So I was hoping that the deer, usually the deer come down on this lower part of the mountain after some hunting pressure. So I've seen some big bucks in here in the past, and boy, this year they just haven't been in here. So I'm gonna sit here for a while longer, keep glassing. Sometimes when guys get out of their trucks and after that initial driving around in the morning up there and glassing, they'll get out and start walking down these little finger ridges into here, and they move deer around. So I'm gonna sit here for a while and don't have anything else to do, so might as well sit here and look for deer. See what happens. Well, I'm gonna pick it up, head to camp. I can glass a lot of country from camp too. I think I'm gonna head down there and set up and glass some ridges right above our camp and see if there's still anything out. It's about 9 o'clock. So everything might be in bed because the sun's up. It's already pretty warm. It's probably getting close to 60 degrees already. So usually by now all the deer were bedded down. So, but I don't think there's anything in here right now. So no sense in staying here any longer. Now, a bit of a frustrating morning this morning. We got a good storm last night. It's nice and cool this morning. Damp. Deer were out moving and feeding this morning pretty good. Saw a lot of deer. Finally found a legal buck for Dad. Just couldn't get him on the buck. They were sitting up on a point and I decided to come down in here and get a better look at this ridge behind me, and I left him and went off the hill from where they were at about 100 yards and saw that buck he was 100 yards up the hill from me just feeding. So I called him on the radio and told him, I said, God, there's a buck right here in front of me. And they started moving down there, but they couldn't see the buck, and the buck saw them, and then started moving off, and they still couldn't see him, but I was hollering at him in the radio, get down and shoot him, he's just standing. It was frustrating, but that kind of stuff happens. Then he ran off over the hill here and somebody shot him. So he wasn't a big buck, but he was a legal buck, and my dad just wants meat for the freezer, so I'm trying to just find him a legal buck to get in the freezer. I only seen one other buck this morning, and he was a little 2-point, not quite legal. There's still a few hunters up here. I didn't think we'd have any competition this morning on a Wednesday morning after a big rainstorm. I thought everybody would go to work, stay home. But it's a nice day today. The rain passed, the sun's out, and it's knocked all the dust down. It's nice and cool, so just windy. Hopefully the deer stay moving. I don't know. We'll see. Well, we're tearing it down and heading home. The last 2 days have been completely miserable. That storm over there finally passed. It's been dumping rain on us for about 48 hours. The deer were not moving. So we all got to head home, so we're just packing it up. Didn't get much footage at all the last 2 days just because it was raining so much I couldn't have the camera out, so I just kind of packed it up and said forget about it. But deer season's not over, just postponed for a couple of days. Maybe we might get back out here. If we do, we'll try to get some more footage and get another deer on film. So anyways, we're just heading home. Bye.